and thus began the Sonic Origins. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Kids. Today, and only today, we are here, that's right, to talk about Sonic Origins. All right, we have, I had my reaction in the morning, you know, I lost my mind a little bit, but now I've chilled. Well, I'm not chill, but I'm definitely excited. But today, we are here to talk about it. I have tried to gather as much information about the game as I can, because there's a lot to go over. There's a lot of, you know, there's screenshots, there's more information, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in terms of, you know, pricing, everything. So I'm going to try my best to inform you all of everything, and we're gonna have a fun time talking about all that stuff. So before we get into that, of course, subscribe to your boy. All right, like the video, keep supporting us. We're on a high right now, man. We're on a high, from the Sonic movie to this to everything that's going on. It just feels like we're in a big cluster of news. We had the Xenoblade trailer yesterday, just so much going on, and I'm just in a good mood, and I always am, but I'm excited to talk about this with you because it's finally here, man. We finally got Sonic Origins announced, and there's a lot to go over. So guys, let's not dick around anymore. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the trailer. I'm gonna talk about stuff, you know, as we go along through, and then we're gonna get into all the information that we have in there. So let's begin. All right, let's just commence forth, as they say. Right when I fix this, there we go, which I did it right now. So let's start. Obviously, we have the beginning of this trailer. Right away, we can see something here. So this little version of Sonic here, which is very cool to think about. So you go here, right, and this is actually going to be designed, well, not designed, the intros and animations that they're gonna do are actually being made by Powerhouse Animations. Our secret is out. Our boutique team got the opportunity to work on a dream project with the folks at Sega, and what a dream it is. Check out the trailer below. So we're gonna go ahead and watch, you know, respect their wishes and what they'd like and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and check this out. Now we can analyze this a little more frame by frame. First of all, God, man, just seeing Sonic run is just such a blissful thing, and I just adore it with my life. What's so cool, by the way, about this design, if I can find the tweet right here, so this is actually a Tyson Sonic design. He did this. This is what I love about this guy. He's such a dork, bro. He's like, some stuff I did a while ago for fun. He put this up May 26th 2021. So this design is obviously, you know, the exact one here, you know, the same style of lighting and everything. And it's such a nice little detail that he definitely knew exactly what he was doing with this back in the day. So yeah, really cool. That's a small tidbit of info we got there. So let's keep watching through him. So right away we can see that this is you know, the first level from Sonic CD. Sonic's going through it. He's out there. Amy running through. Metal Sonic going through. Now, the explanation for this that we have so far is that the game is going to have animations for intros and outros of the game. So sort of how Sonic Mania, you know, had its opening and then it had its outro. I'm assuming this game's gonna have something like that. I don't think they're all gonna be at, you know, a minute and a half like the Mania intro. I think they're gonna be shorter, but yeah, each game is going to have a little opening animation outro. But I just love this. First of all, it's just like, you can tell just the studio is so good with the animation. I love Amy just running through here and someone following me on Twitch and all that stuff, but really happy about that. So of course we got Sonic running around here. We know, by the way, that this is going to be the mobile Taxman version of the game. So the, you know, the whole widescreen HD thing you're seeing is from the team that worked on the mobile games Taxman versions. Obviously, you know, more upscaled and all this stuff, but yeah, it is that version of it which people love. And also I really appreciate this, such a small thing, this transition they do where, like, you know, he rockets upwards and it transitions right there into Sonic 2, where we see Tails on the plane. So yeah, there we go. We got Sonic 1, Sonic CD. Also, we have confirmation, I was right, Hyper Potions did work on the track for this game. They tweeted about it. They have not released the track yet, but it is official that they worked on it. I knew right away. I could tell their style because I listened to a lot of their shit. But yeah, it is confirmed. Hyper Potions did work on the track. Now, let's get into this. So, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, right? Big deal right here. Big deal. First of all, you can tell Sonic's going into the drop dash animation. So drop dash is pretty much confirmed for this collection. Second of all, the big thing we know here is that, yeah, Headcanon is proud to announce that we have been working with Sega to recreate Sonic 3 and Knuckles for their upcoming Sonic Origins and Collection. So yeah, these guys worked on the, you know, the port. I gotta put some music here, it's gonna drive me nuts. These guys worked on, like, not the music, the mobile ports of Sonic 1 and 2, and I think they worked on the HD version of CD. So yeah, no, of the remade Sonic the Hedgehog games, headcanon previously assisted in pre-production of Sonic CD, co-developed Sonic 1 and 2, and now developed a similarly enhanced Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sonic Origins integration and representation of these games is separately created by Sega. Though headcanon is currently a sole, blah blah blah. This stuff doesn't really matter to us, but yeah, these guys are working on this, and I'm so happy because people wanted these guys to work on a, you know, on Sonic 3 forever, because they worked on the other versions of them. So to be able to help on Sonic 3 and Knuckles is just, it's so cool. I really love that shit, and really happy about that. So yeah, that's that. Now, dude, you know what would be insane? Since they're doing why is my, can you go away? Since they're doing intros and outros for each game, God, could you imagine a Hyper Sonic outro? That would be amazing. So we got that. Obviously, we got this little tidbit with Tails, really adorable. God, look at Sonic with the wink, man. Look at him. I love it. We got the obviously final boss of Sonic 2, play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. So yeah, we have a character select screen here. Very suspiciously, again, this could be, you know, typical overthinking it, very suspiciously 2 slots seemingly possible here. I would love if we could unlock maybe a playable Metal Sonic and Amy. That would be really nice. It might be wishful thinking, it might be DLC down the line, but yeah, I don't know, it does seem suspicious that, like, it's just 2 big empty spots instead of making this a little smaller. I would adore that. I'd be really happy about this. But yeah, this is really cool because it confirms you can play as all 3 of the gang in whichever game you want, which I love. So you can see right away, I'm glad you can, like, pick them like this. So there's Knuckles in Sonic 1, which is very off-putting, but we love to see it. It's gonna be really cool to see. You can be Knuckles and Tails, which is really awesome in Sonic 2. You see Tails running around here, which is just really cool. It's just so dope. Got this. I love, look at Tails. Look at Tails going around here. But yeah, no, really cool stuff. I believe this stage, there's some, I'm not good with pinpointing exact small things. I know there's one boss that's from the specific mobile version of the game where, like, it wasn't the OG or something that was scrapped. Maybe they're gonna add more scrapped elements to the game, because the what's called the infograph of the game shows that there's other levels and stuff. We'll get into that. So we get this classic and modes and anniversary. So classic mode right here, so, you know, it explains itself. You can play the classic version of the game, you know, in the OG style, or you play in what they're calling Anniversary Edition, which is, you know, here's the widescreen HD, everything in there. So really happy about that. Fantastic. And my favorite part, yes, so all new animated content. So yeah, there was one of the posts here. Let me try to find this. Is it this one? Hold up, before I get into all this other. There's Sonic tidbits from the JPPR. There are story mode cutscenes that combine all 4 games with interstitial cutscenes. There are 2 museums, unlockable currencies. We'll get into all that, some music, DLC, all that. So this right here, yeah, so from what I understood from another post event is that it's going to be intros and outros. I assume it's going to be sort of a thing, you know, each game starts with one, you get to maybe the final boss of each game, you get a little mini animation, and then you get to, like, you know, the first boss of what, or like the, what's called the credits, and then you get something in there. So that's really cool for that. Really, God, look at the, bro, I just, man, bro, I just love how this looks, man. Look how this moves, bro. Look at it. Look at the arm. Look at the camera move. You know, look at the drop right there, and then right into this. This is such a year for Sonic and Knuckles fans, man. From the movie stuff to this, just everything about everything. It's just, I love to see it, man. You got Eggman being as evil as possible. This part of Sonic ripping the paper, amazing. You get Amy in there looking adorable as always. You get Tails jumping in looking amazing, and of course you got the homie Knuckles pulling up, be like, hey man, don't leave me out. And the squad is together, man. So there we go. That is sort of the main trailer of the game, Sonic Origins, and of course available June 23rd. Now the last tidbit is where we get into the first topic of discussion here. So we've analyzed the trailer. So June 23rd, fantastic. So this is for the what's it called? So here's where we get into this sort of discussion that starts. So there's a digital deluxe version of the game, comes with a bonus hard missions, additional music tracks, letterbox backgrounds, character animations, island camera. Now this has sent the internet into a blaze. So here it is, an unnecessarily complicated list of different editions of the game, and I think this was so stupid of them, because this just looks so much dumber than I think, you know, it seems. Because like, if you look here, it's a standard edition you can pre-order, and then the digital deluxe edition you can pre-order. But then if you go on the official page of the game on the site, it says the digital deluxe edition comes with the premium fun pack, the classic music pack, Sonic Origins, which are like all the versions listed here. It's weird. And this free DLC included with a digital pre-order. Like, this entire thing is so fucking stupid. I think someone made an image that like simplified this like by 10, and here it is, bro. Literally less complicated version of the Sonic Origins thing. Hold up, bro. Let me grab their Twitter here, whatever. Let me find this, bro. Love him star 91, shout out to you. But yeah, no, I mean, like, literally there's a whole thing over here where like, this is it, you know what I mean? So main game, you get the 100 bonus coins as the pre-order bonus. Mirror mode is literally unlockable, or you get it as a pre-order bonus. I'd rather unlock in the game. Also, mirror mode is cool. Being able to play Sonic levels from this side to the other, that's gonna be so fun, not only for like streams, but just like as a unique way to play the game. Really love that idea. So happy about that. Hard missions is going to be DLC for main game, and then it's gonna be in the deluxe, and then you got your background, whatever. I don't think anyone cares about that. So then you got all this is DLC for Sonic Origins base game, you know, character animation, main menu, camera controls over the main menu islands, character animation during the music islands, additional music track from Meta Drive. They're all in this. So I really don't think like I don't know. I feel like the only benefit you really get for deluxe, which I'm gonna get, is really like the hard missions, and I'd say like the character animations in the main menu. But I do think overall this is not the like coolest deluxe edition. Now granted, that's what deluxe editions do. They're just like a little $5 extra thing. The reason I don't blame Sega is not because, you know, not because like it's okay to do, but it's like, it's just standard now. Like, you look at any game ever, even PlayStation. You know, PlayStation will have digital deluxe editions for all their games. You know, you have, even whether it's any publisher nowadays, whether it's your Ubisofts, your EAs, your actors, obviously really bad examples and stuff, but you know what I mean. Like, just, it is the general. Even Japanese games have digital deluxe editions. Final Fantasy, Square Enix, like, it's just the norm nowadays to make a little deluxe edition that has just like a little. Here's some stuff. Here's just stuff so that you can spend a little more extra on the game. I'm glad that it's only a $5 up, and I've seen in general some people, you know, some backlash on the $40 price point, but you gotta understand, like, here's my argument, right? $40. So let's put it into perspective, right? All right, so let's say you would buy an original, like, let's say right now they drop Sonic 1 on, you know, the eShop or whatever. Boy, they dropped that for like $5 maybe. You'd pay like $4 or $5 for Sonic 1. But you're getting the, you know, the remaster HD version. So let's say, you know, theoretically that's what, $8 to $10 you would pay for if it was like the widescreen HD version of Sonic 1. So, you know, $8 to $10 Sonic 1, then $8 to $10 Sonic 2, $8 to $10 Sonic 3, and then $8 to $10 Sonic CD. That alone is like around $40 it would be. If you know, if you did $8, it would be around $32. But you know, if you did $10 for each, it would be $40, you know. And then if you then that's where you get into the bonus stuff. So there's and which we should talk about is that there's a whole mission mode in the game. Now, to me, the mission mode is one of my, I think this is gonna be where the game shines for me personally. So each game has a mission style thing. So you got Sonic 1, Sonic CD, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. Also, this has thrown people into a confusion because Sonic CDs before too. I don't know, that's the whole thing. So you have these missions. Now these aren't achievements, these are missions that you can do in the game. So you know, you'll be Sonic 1 Catter Killer Swarm, defeat the 5 Catter Killers and reach the goal. So you can get S ranks, A ranks, B ranks, and to me, I can't wait for this. You could already see, like, you know, they're gonna get harder as they go, and for each game to have, you know, how many is this? This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. This is 9. This is probably gonna scroll down a decent amount. You're probably gonna get what, like 20 missions per game, maybe 20 to 25 missions per game. That alone is going to increase the replay value of this like crazy, and this completionist tab is going to drive me insane. So that alone is like a massive feature, I think. And like I said, you know, you're getting all your bonus stuff. Like what else you got? There's a Tales channel. Actually, no, wait, we got the original page here we can check out. So yeah, so newly remastered from Iconic Green Hills into Death I Grow About. So here's it. This latest version includes new areas to explore, additional animations, and a brand new anniversary mode. So new areas to explore. This is a broad statement. This could just deadass be, you know, the additional areas that were added in, you know, the mobile versions of the games, or they could deadass just be new areas within levels because now you have playable Knuckles, and because you have like some other, you know, stuff, and you have drop dash. Maybe they want to add elements for you to be able to move to other places like that. I don't know. I feel like there might be like literal new areas in levels that are, especially for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I mean, we have massive potential now that these guys are fully remaking it, that they might add just more areas and shit. So that's a really cool idea. So obviously, yeah, we saw this opening and ending animations for each title. So there it is. And I am hoping that the main game itself has an opening animation beyond like the single game ones. Now, the only reason I think that's possible is because of the beginning of the trailer, where you see, you know, the animated version of the Sonic Origins sort of announcement. So I hope that there is like a main announcement for the whole thing, and I would be super down for that. So new unlockables: complete a variety of missions to unlock coins. Now, the coins in the game are what gets you the challenges. You can unlock special stages and museum stuff, you know, your typical museum stuff. I believe where is it? I think there's a way to find it. This, by the way, this is what we were talking about before, about the what's called the drop dash. You can see very clearly here. Shout out to my boy Onslaught Rush. So there you go. We got that. We also have the menus. So the menus here are actually really cool because each game gets like a cool menu. You know, you get your classic mode. You have a boss rush mode in Sonic 3, which is really cool. This is what I'm talking about. Like, all of these things are gonna make these games such a delight to go through. It's gonna make them the definitive way to play these games, and I'm so excited for this, man. Just having like the boss rush and even Blue Series on the menu, really cool stuff in there. And of course, this is the challenge mode we were talking about. Also, I found this right from Sega Bits, where each game has like a little 3D rendered menu for them. So, you know, you have one for Sonic 1, which looks really cool. You got one for Sonic CD, which I really love how they, you know, they recreate the little space planet of the Metal Sonic flying around. We got one for Sonic 2 here, which is also like really cool. And of course, you got one for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You got Tails flying around. So I really like this menu style, these sort of this like 3D little voxel kind of thing. Really appreciate a really nice touch in there. And yeah, there's a lot of aspects to it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. So this is the stupid price thing we talked about. What else we got here? So music DLC adds Spinball 3D Blast Chaotix background music to the sound test. Cool. There's a sound test menu. I'm trying to see what we got from Tails channel here. Put your skill set tests or medallions for missions throughout the game. Players can spend medallions to unlock new content from the vault, try the special stage, and more. So yeah, I'll Reset Reload remasters on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One. This is interesting to me that there's going to be a PS5 and PS4 version, because I wonder if that means, you know, you're gonna get more like, I don't know if that's it's that important, but like, I wonder if PS5 is gonna get, you know, native 4K, maybe a higher FPS boost or something like that. It's just interesting that they would have those SKUs, or they're just doing them, you know, so it looks good on store shelves. But it would be cool if, you know, you got some sort of upgrade for PS5. But yeah, no, I'm wondering what kind of stuff you'll be able to buy with the coins. I'm sure you're gonna be able to buy concept and stuff, but again, I really wouldn't be too shocked if at the very least you could possibly unlock, you know, Metal Sonic and Amy as playable characters. I think that would be one of the coolest things they could do. I pray they do it. And yeah, man, I think for the most part, I'm trying to see if there's anything else in here that's grabbed my attention. Okay, and like I said, the animation frames here are really good. We got this in there. I think those are sort of the key components of the game. And of course, that's coming June 23rd. I believe Katie, let me check if Katie, social media manager for Sonic stuff, puts those up, because they put a little info thing. Oh yeah, of course, one of the bigger things about it, so it will be on Steam, which that is a big deal, because now people are going to be able to mod these versions of the game, which is a really big deal, man. The modding community loves this shit, so that's a very important thing, that these games are going to be available for it. Maybe modders are going to be able to add more missions, maybe they're going to be able to add more characters to these old games, so it's going to be really cool. The animations are on the game, were all made by Sega and Powerhouse Animation, of course. Now this is also another thing that people were talking about, where it is digital only, no plans for physical at the moment. So keyword physical at the moment. I feel like this is the type of game that will get a physical run eventually. Maybe a year down the line, you get, you know, Sonic Origins Plus, and it comes with, you know, Chaotix and maybe some of the Pocket, Neo, like Geo Pocket games or whatever. Maybe it comes with that. It'll come with that stuff, and a physical copy. If not, they'll probably just do like a limited run games physical copy of the game that'll show up on my doorstep in 2029. So that'll be really cool. So yeah, tax down versions of Sonic 1, 2, and CD with headcan and lean development on Sonic 3, and more info on the collection coming soon. So there is more information. I'm also blocked by whoever this is. I have no idea who it is, but that's really funny. But yeah, so these are really the key components. I think we've covered most of the base line aspects of the game. So yeah, man, I mean, we're here, we finally have it announced. I'm so excited. Everything I've like, to me, like I said, I think I'm cool with the $40 price point, because not only are you getting a lot, but I think Sega knows this, right? This is pretty much the last time for a long time they're going to be able to resell these games. You know, for years now, we've gotten ports of these games, you know, in different ways and different versions and different feels and different inputs, all this stuff. But I feel like right now that we have this, it's going to be on every console. This feels like it's going to be the definitive way to experience these games. And you know, we live in a different era. Our digital libraries are following us. And I think that's why it's $40. You know, they're doing a good job adding a lot of content to it and all this stuff. And they know that, hey man, we're pretty much not going to be able to charge for these for a long time, and nor should we. You know, I think this should be the definitive way to get into, you know, the OG games and all this stuff, which is why I was so excited. So I'm really hyped for it, guys. Let me know what you all think of the collection. I know there's a lot of conversation going around about price, whether you're in on it or not. Are you hyped? What else do you want to see? What features do you think they are still hiding? I wonder, and we're gonna find out, man. It's a good time. Again, we're like 2 months away from this game. I love announcements like this, man. Now, well, actually, wait, no. This game was announced a year ago. Never mind. I cannot give this game it was announced and it's coming out 2 months later. This game was announced a year ago and it is finally here. And I think it was worth it. I think the way was worth it. Again, like I said, it could have been crazier. It could have been every 2D game and all that. But I think, like I said, these being the definitive way to play these OG classics and having the animated intros and outros and all this stuff, I think is going to be worth it. And it's going to be very high. So guys, I love you. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. I'm excited for more, man. It's a good time to be a Sonic then. Thank you. Goodbye. Peace. Woo!